And welcome back to Nancy's Neighborhood, folks. Bethany McCoy from Lee University was going to be with me this afternoon, but something came up and she wasn't able to. And it's kind of important that I get this information out to you. And Bethany and I talked about that because this is about the Encore series for seniors at Lee University. Wonderful program, folks. I have not personally taken advantage of this, mainly because my work and my other schedule I just can't get it to work. But there were two or three in here that I thought, oh, golly, if they would just offer that an hour later, I could probably do that. But the registration ends on September the 4th, and that's the reason Bethany wanted to be on today, and that's the reason I'm going to kind of sort of take her place and try to tell you a little bit about it. But seniors, you can take 2 courses for $25. And these are mini courses, and some of them are 6 sessions, some of them are 9 sessions, some of them are 4 sessions, and it just kind of depends. So I want to tell you, Bethany says that there's still room in Tennessee in tennis shoes, and this is a travel opportunity which includes Chickamauga Battlefield, Rogersville Historic District, the Secret City Tour, which that's Oak Ridge, folks, and that is the most fascinating place in the world to me, how it got done without much knowledge of it getting done, and the knowledge of it getting done wasn't shared with anybody. It's phenomenal. The Cumberland County Playhouse, the Titanic Museum, or the Knoxville Zoo, and there's one overnight trip, and they haven't said what that's going to be yet. So there will be travel costs, which means the admission to each one of these things you have to pay, and payments for the trips to be taken are to be made in advance with the exception of the first travel date. And your instructor for this, and I'm laughing about this to myself because I love this guy, Coach David Altop is going to be the instructor for this, and so he'll be your tour guide. He'll be the one taking you around. And so there's a mandatory meeting if you're going to sign. If you've already signed up for this or you're getting ready to sign up for this, mandatory meeting September 18th at 3:00, and you'll be allowed to register for which trips you want to go on, and you'll need to pay at that time for those trips. So that is September the 18th. Now, Bethany's number to call and register for these classes is 614-8598 on Lee's campus, 614-8598. Then another one is elementary German, and there's 10 classes in that. The French Revolution, there's 5 classes in that one. Different class days, different times, so you can check these schedules if you go register, because like the French Revolution is Wednesdays from 4 to 6, and the elementary German is Mondays from 6 to 7. So you have a lot of different options. Now, there's one called Heroes and Villains, and I thought this was nice because this is going to have a different instructor at each class. There's 6 classes for this one. And that instructor will come in with a hero to tell you all about, and then a villain. And there will be historical significance from the hero and from the villain. Now, there's also the emerging church movement conversation, and this helps with modern ministry, the emerging church. A lot of things are going to be discussed in there. There's just 4 meetings of that one. iHouse in the iWorld, this is computers, and Bethany said there's plenty of room left in any of the computer classes. And that one is from 5 to 7 on Thursdays, and that's 5 sessions. Then you have basic computers, and that's going to be 4 sessions, and that is on Tuesdays from 5:15 to 7 p.m. The reason I like these so much is if you want to take 2 for $25, then you can line them up so that you're taking one on Tuesday night, maybe one on Thursday night. Basic Word and Excel, I could use that one, but it's 5:15 to 7 o'clock on Thursdays, and that's just 4 sessions for it. Then the Jacob and Joseph cycle in Genesis, family dysfunction and renewal. And this is going to be, we're going to examine in an interactive way the book of Genesis, the time it was written about, how to interpret it, and apply those concepts to formative narratives. And that's going to be 6 sessions on Tuesday from 2:35 to 3:35. Most of these are hour sessions, except Tennessee and tennis shoes. And then you have fitness. Now, this is the one I'd love to take, this fitness, and the next one is joint conditioning. And both of those, the fitness is for students moving, whether seated or standing, and you use all major muscle groups, and that is Wednesdays from 1 to 1:50. No, can do. All right, and then you have joint conditioning, and that one is from Wednesdays from 2 to 2:50. Again, can't do, and wish I could. Now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in both of those. So you would have 9 classes. It'd be just like an exercise class, but it's an exercise class for seniors, which I think is good. This one I think is fascinating. Hello, darling, the New South. And this course will be a contemporary look at the region of the United States referred to as the South. And we will consider several aspects of the region: the people of the South, the economy, politics, religion, health, and popular culture, including language, food, literature, and music. And the 6th class will be a celebration of Southern food, and at the home of Dr. Karen Mundy Junkin and Dr. Ben Junkin. And that's a husband and wife team, and they're going to teach this class. And there's 6 sessions, but the 6th one is at the Junkins home, and you will have a Southern meal. So that should be wonderful. Now, the Lee University Choral Union, I've told you about this. I've participated in this before. This is getting ready for the big Classic Christmas program in December. And then if you take this class again next semester, it would be for the Masterworks concert in April. It is open to the local community, and they are very brave people because no auditions are required. And that one meets on Thursdays from 11:45 till 1 o'clock. I'm sorry, Tuesdays and Thursdays from 11:45 till 1 o'clock. That's a no-do for me, too. I'm sorry. Historical fiction is it's a literature course that there's going to be 4 aspects: Prayers of the Devil Answered, The Buddha in the Attic, Dragon Teeth, and How to Stop Time. And those are fictionalized storylines. And Joy Key is going to be teaching those, and that will be 4 weeks, and that sounds like fun. And then the Sheriff Longmire Mysteries. Now, some of y'all may have seen the Longmire series on A&E, and I think now it's on Netflix. Some people, I have friends that would not miss it. I mean, we have to get home in time to see Longmire. Or we set the DVR so that we could record Longmire, whatever you do. But it's 4 paperback novels will be required, all by Craig Johnson, and available on Amazon.net, or the TV series doesn't follow the books really, but the actors are great. So that'll help you. And you're going to do Cold Dish, Death Without Company, Another Man's Moccasins, and A Serpent's Tooth. And there's 4 sessions of that, Tuesday from 4 to 5:30. And again, that's a kind of a no-do for me. The Great War, WW1, and that will be, there's 5, 10, 14 sessions of that one. That will be basically studying how profoundly World War I affected the world and still affects us today. So the Great War, 1914 to 1918. Then the Centennial at Lee, this is events about the celebration of the 100th anniversary of Lee University. There's 5 meetings of that. That's Tuesday from 6 to 7:30. The history of Catholicism, and you know the Catholic Church is really big in the news right now because of a situation that's going on, and how much did they know, and what did they do, and what didn't they do. And that's going to be on Fridays from 3 to 3:50, and there's 4 sessions of that. And medicine and art. Those of you that have known me for any length of time know that art's just in my blood. I love studying art. I love studying pictures. I've got a couple of trips planned that have museums involved, and that's just kind of my way of life. And those are from 4 to 5 o'clock on Thursdays, and there's 6 sessions of that. And that's going to be how we're going to talk about how the anatomy of lessons of Dr. Nicolai Tulip, Rembrandt, X-ray of a day of a lily, bodies, the exhibition, the dance of death, Gray's Anatomy textbook illustrations, and many more. So I think these are going to be fascinating, and I wanted to get them on to you today because the last day to sign up for these is September the 4th. And again, you can call Bethany at 614-8598. If she's not in, you can leave a message, or one of her student aides will be able to help you get signed up. You can take 2 courses for $25. You must be a senior. And these are all fascinating courses. I have friends that have taken them for years, and they just love them. And they think it's great that they're able to take these, and they share with them. And I know I have a friend right now that's signed up for 2, and some other friends have signed up for 2. So this is something you need to take the opportunity to do, folks, because this is a wonderful opportunity that Lee University offers us. So I'm going to take another little break, and then I'll come back with our calendar. So don't go away. We're going to go to our commercials right now. And, you know, watch our commercials, support our sponsors because they pay our bills. And I'll be right back with our calendar of events.